deal will save the lives of millions of nimnoids.
So the trade is 10 million space bucks for 2 tons of dilithium crystal. See, Mr. Spock, this is free trade and open markets at work, creating prosperity for everyone. And it's all based on voluntary trade.
After last year's stock market crash, 10 million nimnoids did not have enough money to buy food. So now they are dead. We realize it was our fault for fucking up the free market instead of letting the invisible hand control everything.
Curious. In terms of real resources, was there a food shortage?
No. Our planet grows food to feed 10 times its population. We actually export food to multiple other systems. But our farmers make more money selling food abroad.
Fascinating.
Message from Starfleet. 10 million space bucks deposited into Nimnoid bank account.
Scotty, get the dilithium beamed up right away.
Captain, something approaching on senses. They got a cloaking device.
Captain, they are hailing us.
Kirk, I have you in my sights. This planet and all its dilithium crystal is mine. Surrender, or die.
Damn you Klingons. By the ethics of paradigm capitalism, the dilithium is ours. We have a contract.
Sorry, Captain. Nothing personal. This is capitalism and that dilithium is worth millions in the Gamma Quadrant.
No, this is not capitalism. Capitalism is based on voluntary trade.
Your faith in paradigm capitalism is so naive. There is only one real moral in the great game of capitalism. Money. I have debts to pay off. Like I said, it's nothing personal. Strictly business.
This is not capitalism.
When your beliefs are proven wrong, what do? Change how you think, or do you blame reality instead? Capitalism forces corruption.
Captain. The Klingon has a point. Your own Earth's history shows capitalism creating a society of universal corruption. Watch this clip.
How dare you blame the immoral actions of men on capitalism? Capitalism is based on natural laws given to us by God. Klingon. You won't get away with this. Both Starfleet and the Klingon government have promised to enforce all contracts.
But Captain, I already have gotten away with it.
Captain, incoming message from Starfleet.
Greetings from the Mafia.
We gave Starfleet an offer they couldn't refuse.
And then we made a deal with the Klingons. Nothing personal. Strictly business.
We know you have been preaching free market libertarianism. But what else do you expect from capitalism but corruption everywhere?
Stop blaming capitalism. True, free market capitalism rewards hard-working people who contribute to society. It doesn't reward criminals.
Seriously, it's like you are fucking stupid.
Capitalism is a game. It cares nothing about objective human needs or real, physical resources.
But you assume this game will magically create a civilization that is best for all of humanity. Maybe 600 years ago, this made some sense.
But still, it's like you are fucking stupid.
It is the 24th century. There is no scarcity or need for this game. The game creates and rewards corrupt people like us. Don't blame us. We need to take care of ourselves, and with all these computers and robots, there aren't any real jobs left. Blame yourself for dogmatically sticking with 600-year-old, obsolete ideology. We are the symptom, it's your mindset which is the disease.
They have a point, Captain. It's as if you were truly fucking stupid. Perhaps more examples from Earth history. universal corruption is a logical consequence of free market capitalism.
Capitalism is based on voluntary trade. This corruption is crony capitalism. It's not real capitalism. You're not going to get away with this. The people of Earth will not put up with the likes of you running Starfleet for long.
Advances in the fields of psychology, propaganda and technology has turned humanity into consumer slaves.
Every day, our senses are being constantly bombarded by subliminal messages that are found in TV, movies, and advertisements. The subliminal messages we are subjected to are unrecognizable by the conscious mind and only recognizable in our subconscious mind. The messages and imagery are passively absorbed and then stored in our subconscious, where propagandists deliberately implant artificial thoughts, which in turn can affect our actions and attitudes later in life. Experiments have shown that less than 1 minute after the viewer begins to watch television, the brain switches from beta-level consciousness, associated with active and logical thought, to alpha level, which is associated with passive acceptance and suggestibility. This is why advertisers spend billions of dollars a year on commercials, as well as product placement within TV shows. Political messages are implanted in fictional TV programs as the relaxed, meditative state of the viewer is receptive to the programming. One example is AMC's Breaking Bad television series, as it depicts a meth villain as a Ron Paul supporter.
I looked him up. It was one of these physicists, one of Hitler's guys, a physicist named Werner Heisenberg. Real cute, huh?
In a basic college level marketing class, in your first year of radio, television, and film, at least for me, and then I've seen some other textbooks and curriculum and found it's also in those, but most RTF schooling teaches you that they have had subliminals for at least 70 years in the United States and Europe. And so, yes, there is subliminal messaging everywhere. It is all over the place. It's an absolute fact that they flicker it at a rate, and that they have the televisions designed for that rate to bring you into a dreamlike state. I mean, it is a fact that within minutes, you go into a dream brainwave when watching television. Go read a book by the father of modern advertising, Edward Bernays, where he calls you a dumb slave and admits they run your whole life. I've read both his major books. One of them is called Propaganda. Edward Bernays.
The conscious and intelligent manipulation of the organized habits and opinions of the masses is an important element in democratic society. Those who manipulate this unseen mechanism of society constitute an invisible government, which is the true ruling power of our country. We are governed. Our minds are molded, our tastes are formed, our ideas suggested, largely by men we've never heard of. This is a logical result of the way in which our democratic society is organized.
Can you believe that clip was actually made by a free market libertarian?
Honestly, Captain, how do you base the economic system around the pursuit of money?
And then you don't expect to see a society of brainwashed, materialistic, consumer robots.
You must be real fucking stupid.
Humanity needs to start taking responsibility for itself. There are always going to be lots of stupid people. That's the problem, not capitalism.
How do you create a society of operant conditioned consumer robots? And then instead of blaming the system, you blame each individual for lack of personal responsibility.
Enough philosophy. We just wanted to say goodbye to Starfleet's formerly best captain. Rest assured, we are getting a cut of the profit from the dilithium crystal.
Get that Klingon back on screen.
Yes, sir.
You have 1 minute to drop your shields, so we can board your ship. Or you die.
Don't you Klingons have a better way to make money?
What are you? Fucking stupid. This is the 24th century.
I am Metalbot 2350. the final replacement for all human labor.
Technological unemployment does not exist. Technology creates new fields and new jobs.
Captain, by the 21st century, most jobs are bullshit, made up not to serve a real need, but rather to facilitate the movement of money.
What will become of us if I surrender?
Your bodies will be turned into meat for Klingon dogs. With the new robots, even slave labor is pointless. Robots will mine every planet in the galaxy until there is nothing left. For the glory of capitalism, we assume we live in an infinite world.
The ultimate insanity and contradiction of free market capitalism is the need for infinite growth in a finite universe.
Now Kirk, you die. Fire.
Feuern, wenn bereit.
What happened? I said fire.
Sorry, sir. Cheap cloaking device and lasers we picked up in China malfunction.
Sulu. Fire photon torpedoes.
Yes, sir.
Oh fuck. No. I'm too young to die.
See, Spock? Free trade capitalism works after all.
Yes, assuming the logic of a human.
Oh, it's the Credit Mac Daddy.
The Credit Mac Daddy is in the house, walking, talking, bringing it down. I know what you
What the
need.
fuck is
You
this?
need a
Print it
car,
off
one that
screen.
looks good that'll take you very far.
Sorry,
Got credit
sir.
problems? Not
Starfleet
these days. The
budget
Credit Mac
cuts.
Daddy gets you out
They
of
are
the
selling
haze.
nuts
If you got a
everywhere.
good job and
It's like
$7.99, call the
We
Credit Mac
can't
Daddy
turn
and leave
it
your worries
off.
behind. Georgia Car Credit in Moultrie, Tifton, and Thomasville.
Soon to be in Albany.